Assalamualaikum everyone, my name is Jan Mazid and I am a student of Jan High School affiliate. Today my topic is the story behind the word favorite part. Uh, Today task call any. So hello Miles, how are you?
Doing good, thanks.
Today
Just
my
hanging out.
topic
How's your night going?
today my topic is the story behind the word favorite word.
Ah, interesting. You
Yes.
mean like the actual history of the word favorite or just the idea of having a favorite word in general?
My first question is what does the word okay means?
It's kind of the ultimate utility word, right? Basically, it just means something is acceptable, all right, or that you agree with something.
Okay.
It's like
How
the
first
universal
use the word
signal that
okay?
things are. Let me check on that. So the most common theory is actually kind of funny. It started as a joke in Boston back in the 1830s. People were intentionally misspelling all correct as old correct, and it just stuck. There are other ideas like it being a political slogan for a guy named Old Kinderhook, but the misspelling thing is the one most linguists go with.
Okay. My next question is in which city, in which country did the word okay become popular first?
Mhm. It first really took off in Boston, in the U.S. Like I mentioned, that's where the Oll Korrect joke started, and from there it just kind of spread across the country.
Okay, please short answer. What is the short form of okay?
Okay,
Why is okay written more often than okay?
it's mostly just faster. Like it's okay is basically the shortcut version, and since it's such a casual word, people just naturally gravitate toward the shortest way to say it.
Okay. In which century did the word okay originate?
The 19th century, specifically the 1830s.
Okay. What was the original spelling of okay?
Hold on, let me check. It doesn't really have an original spelling in the way a slang word does. It
Okay.
was coined in the mid 1800s by combining coca from the plant with the chemical suffix n. So it's pretty much always been spelled that way.
Okay. Which newspaper helped make OK famous?
Let me look that up. The Boston Morning Post
Okay,
first popped up there in 1839 as part of that same joke about misspelling all correct.
my next question is why do people call OK the word
Hmm.
favorite word? How is OK
Wait,
used
you want to
in
switch?
daily conversation?
It's kind of the Swiss Army knife of words. You use it to agree with someone, to check if they're doing all right, or even just to fill a gap in a conversation. Like, okay, let's go. Or are you okay? It's
Yes,
just
yes.
everywhere.
What are some other meanings of OK?
It can be a bit of a mood indicator too. Uh, like if someone just says okay with a period, it can feel kind of cold or passive aggressive, or it can mean something is just average, like the movie was okay, which basically means it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
How did OK spread around the world?
Let me check on that. Mostly came down to the US becoming a global powerhouse in trade and media. Movies, music, and advertising just pushed it everywhere. And plus, it's so short and easy to say that it just fit perfectly into hundreds of different languages.
Okay. Why is OK easy to understand in many languages?
I think you mean okay, right? It's
Yes.
basically because the sounds, the O and the K, are super simple. Most languages have those sounds, so it's easy for almost anyone to say and recognize without having to deal with any weird pronunciation.
Okay. Why is OK written more often than OK?
It's just a matter of speed. Okay is the absolute shortest way to get the point across, and since it's a casual word, people just go for the path of least resistance. It's way faster to type two letters than four.
Okay. What are some other meaning of okay and bye?
Wait, you're leaving? All right, have a good one. Actually, before you go, cocaine doesn't really have other meanings besides the narcotic, though it's sometimes used medically as a local anesthetic. But anyway, have a good one.
Okay. How is okay different from yes?
Yes is a direct agreement or confirmation. Other is more about,
Okay.
contrast or
Can okay
alternatives.
sometimes sound rude?
I'm not quite following. What's it that sounds good?
What are some polite alternatives to okay?
All right. Depending on who you're talking to, you could go with something like sounds good, absolutely, or will do. More formal, maybe certainly, or I understand. Okay can be a bit
Why is
blunt
okay
sometimes.
important in communication?
It's basically the ultimate confirmation. It lets the other person know you've heard them and you're on the same page without needing a whole sentence. It just keeps things moving.
How do children learn the word okay and is okay used in formal writing?
Let me look into that. Kids just pick it up naturally by hearing adults use it all the time as a quick way to agree or check in. As for formal writing, it's generally a no go in really strict academic or professional papers. You usually use acceptable or all right instead, but in most modern business writing, it's fine as long as you're consistent with how you spell it.
Why do movies and TV shows often use okay?
Wait, use of games? I'm not sure I get what you mean. Like actual video games, or are you talking about mind games and plot twists?
Okay, my next question is how has social media changed the use of okay?
Change the views of what exactly? What you kind of trailed off there. What were you thinking of?
My question is how has social media changed the use of okay?
It's a pretty heavy question.
Yes.
I think it's made people a lot more connected, but at the same time, it's kind of messed with our attention spans and how we see ourselves. It's like we're constantly comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's
Okay. What
highlight
is the
reel, you know?
difference between okay and okay?
I think you're talking about the tone, right? Like okay as a statement is just agreement, but okay as a question is more like checking in or hmm,
Yes.
sometimes even a little
Why is
challenging.
okay considered universal?
Let me check on that. It's basically because it's so simple to say, and the US pushed it everywhere through movies and music. Since it's so versatile, you can use it for agreement, approval, or just to show you're listening. It just worked in almost every language.
How is okay pronounced in different countries?
Let me check on that. In most places, it's pretty close to the English okay, but it shifts a bit based on the local accent. Like in Spanish, it's often okay, and in Vietnamese, it's
Why do
okay.
why do teachers often say okay in class?
Um, it's kind of a subconscious way to manage a room. They use it as a transition, like, okay, let's move on to the next page, or just to check if
What is
everyone's
the
following along.
what is the history behind the abbreviation? Okay.
Let me look that up. It's actually a pretty funny story. It started as a joke in Boston in the 1830s where people would intentionally misspell phrases for fun. So, okay was just a shorthand for Oll Korrect. Then it became a political slogan for Martin Van Buren, whose
How do
nickname was
singers
Old Kinderhook.
how do singers and celebrities use the word okay?
Let me look into that in music. They use it a lot for emphasis or as a theme for self-acceptance, like in songs by Wallows or Kanye West. In
Okay,
interviews,
Miles.
it's more of a tool to
Thank you
keep the
so
flow
much
going or sick.
for
No problem.
your time. Thank you.
Glad we could. Where'd that come from? Still me, man. What makes you say I'm changing?